I am not a cynic. I love you, and I love the world, and I love it more with every new inch I discover. But you are a Black boy, and you must be responsible for your body in a way that other boys cannot know. Indeed, you must be responsible for the worst actions of other Black bodies, which somehow will always be assigned to you. And you must be responsible for the bodies of the powerful. The policeman who cracks you with a nightstick will quickly find his excuse in your furtive movements. And this is not reducible to just you. The women around you must be responsible for their bodies in a way that you will never know. You have to make your peace with the chaos, but you cannot lie.
Welcome to African and Diaspora Studies 101. We'll actually be starting in the 13th century with the Shanghai, Ashanti, Benin, Mali, all of that. And we'll take some time to move beyond West Africa into Egypt and Nubia and East Africa, et cetera, et cetera. So as we get started, come on in, sit down. Thank you for joining us.
He was my first Black man.
But first, I want to provide you with some context, okay? A lens through which you can view this dense crash course you're about to get, because Lord knows they need to hire some more diaspora studies faculty so we can really break all this down. But I digress. We synthesize. We breathe in, struggle, and exhale innovation. It is vital that the lens through which we learn is freedom with a capital F. Our struggle is not pretend. It is not a joke. It's real, intangible, and historical, and present, and quantifiable, and ethereal, and complicated. And we're going to unpack as much as we can and, well, try to figure this thing out. It's about survival, y'all. So, I'd like to start with this quote by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And still I urge you to struggle. Struggle for the memories of your ancestors. Struggle for wisdom. Struggle for the warmth of the Mecca. Struggle for your grandmother and grandfather, for your name. But do not struggle for the dreamers. Hope for them. Pray for them if you are so moved, but do not pin your struggle on their conversion. The dreamers will have to learn to struggle themselves, to understand that the field for their dream, the stage where they have painted themselves white, is the deathbed of us all. I'm gonna expect y'all to be able to run that back to me on Thursday. The reading's on the syllabus.
Yo. When she says Thursday, does she mean like I read it on Thursday? Or that like I read it for Thursday?
I think she means read it by Thursday.
Alright, thank you. Yo, that's hella pages.
I know, and this was supposed to be my easy class.
Right? Man, we about to find out what struggle actually means. Jaheem.
Amaya. Hey, do you know how to get to the bookstore? I'm a freshman.
Me too.
Why do I have to be with the granola-looking white girls? Why can't I just be with dancers? You know, like, there are the Black girls, then there are some of the white girls, there's some of the Indian girls, you know, just dancers.
So, that's your major?
No, that's not my major.
All right, what's your major?
I haven't chosen one yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, what's yours?
I'm undecided, But like not an undecided. Like, you know, they ain't got a degree for being an MC. So I'm trying to figure some stuff out and try some things, you know?
Yeah, same. My friend Lena, she came in 100% set on mechanical engineering. And I'm like, how?
Where y'all from?
Chicago.
Where? You know, I went to Whitney Young, but I stayed on the west side. Which part you from?
Well, not Chicago, like suburbia.
Okay. So you're one of those.
One of what?
Yo, people that ain't really Chicago is always trying to claim Chicago. But you cool though, so I'll make an exception. Lake Forest. That here is certainly screaming suburbia.
All right, do not start with me.
Toni Morrison. I love that woman. I was just hooked. Like, the blue side was like my gateway drug, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, so you can read things where you're in it. That was like mind-blowing to me. She's an artist that I consider unflinching. And for me, as an artist, as a writer, as a creative, I want to be unflinching. I want to make work that's unflinching.
Ta-Nehisi was my first black man. My body,
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but just
it
go
made
with me, right?
sense in his struggle. For the first time, my eyes swayed across the pages at the same pace as my hips. And my feet didn't know where we were going, but I don't know. It felt like capital F freedom. It smelled like heaven meets Mecca meets me. I didn't always know what he was talking about, but to me, it looked like a reflection of myself that I'd never seen. He was brilliance. He was soul. And so I read, hoping, praying that this was the beginning of reality for me.
I would add community, because though we laud and appreciate the black girl magic, the black woman magic, you don't do that on your own, right? Even the loneliest person is also recalling some kind of engagement with someone else. So I would add whoever your community is, even if it's a community of one plus. And that plus could be someone you have met or have a relationship with, or you have like a distant relationship, like a character in a book, or somebody you saw in a movie. It was real for you, it was a connection. And I feel like there should be some sort of, I don't know if it's a cake or soup, but I don't know what I'm making, but I feel like maybe there should be some sort of icing or drizzle on the top, you know, that makes it our signature dish for who we are. So some sort of flair that may be how we taste in terms of how people experience us and feel us, or how we even show ourselves up. Some people, their signature might be Birkenstock sandals. Some people, they may have a fly haircut. Some people might have the baddest makeup known to man or woman. Some people, it might be just literally how their body moves in space, but there ought to be some signature that signifies your presence in the space.